Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday night, so pretty nice day outside. I know I always look out there because I kind of like giving a quick weather report, but nice day outside. It was in the 70s pretty much all day. I did the majority of it sleeping since I'm third shifter, but any which way. Today, we're going to go with the clubs, the Novelist. The lighting still, I've put covers over these lights and it still hasn't worked. Alright, so the Novelist by the club. Holy shit, it just always never, you can never win. We do have the matching splash. Okay, this is a dark soap. I'm only going to show you this because with it being that dark, I don't want to use one of my natural hair brushes for fear of it staining it. So I'm going to use the Maggard synthetic Timberwolf brush today, and we are going to go with the beautiful Wacker Allround, which has the Stallion's edge on this. So without further ado, I say that all the time, but that's just kind of the way things are. I'll dampen the face real quick and we'll get to lathering. So thank goodness no ill effects from using the WEC yesterday. I was worried to say the least, but not too shabby. I mean, it's nice to use, you know, out of convenience that, you know, it's one less thing you have to do as far as the cleanup goes, but at the same time, I really don't think that it's a, you know, a mainstay. It's not going to be something you're going to see me shaving with all the time. It's more of a convenient thing for me to take on vacation with me, because then I can just take a few soaps or samples of soaps. I might just grab some of what I have and put it into some empty sample containers and roll with it that way. 'Cause I'm going to be gone a week. You know, who knows? I might not want to shave the whole time I'm down there. I mean, I'll shave, but I might not shave every single day. Who knows? It also depends on how much sun I get. Which, being a pale complected guy, let's face it, SPF 50 is kind of a must in the Florida sun. So for a pasty guy like me, oh, it looks like we had a bloop there, so looks like we got the soap hydrated enough. So I'm just gonna do this this is like one of the areas where I usually get some irritation, so figure if I do my best to kind of lift those bristles up, the better off I'll be. So clean this off before I put it back in the bowl. Alright. I don't remember where I set my alum block. Give me a second. There it is. I should have just paused it, but we're still making decent time, so I hope you'll forgive me. Alright, so we'll roll with that. Damn nose. I think I'm going to do the mustache first just to get rid of that itch. Switch sides just for the nose so that I can quit scratching. So, hopefully you guys this week started off well. I mean, I know it's just Monday night. You guys will be seeing this probably Tuesday afternoon, depending on how much sleep the little guy lets me get in the morning. So, but any which way, here we go. I think I got this razor just a little over a month ago, and I'm telling you what, it's worth every penny. It is a very efficient shaver. Not to mention, very pretty looking razor. So. So, I know that this is kind of what some people have dubbed as Sterling Week. I have a bunch of Sterling samples, however, I don't have all the... I won't be able to keep up with all 7 days, number one. And number two, I've been wanting to use this one for a little bit now and just haven't got around to it because every time I shuffle my cabinet up, it seems like this one's getting pushed by the wayside, and I absolutely love this scent. So the other reason I used this was if those of you, this is very reminiscent of Tom Ford's, is it Tobacco de Vanille or something along those lines. It's basically Ariana and Evans redid it as Vanille de Tabac. This is just, I would say, almost the same scent with a little kick-started spice, if you will. So, I mean, there is a little bit more going on, but it smells very similar. So, for those of you who are huge Sterling fans, this is like Haverford. If you're into Hub City soaps, I believe it's like Red Cabin in the Woods. So, if it's obviously not the Tom Ford duplicate, it's spot on. It's pretty close to that scent profile. So, you know, for me to try and rattle off scent notes for you, it'd be kind of a waste of your time. But I will put the everything in the description below. So if you want to look up what the scent notes are on the Novelist, you can feel free. And by the way, this is what the WEC did to me Friday night, I want to say. I didn't open it up yesterday. I'm surprised I did today. I don't really think I'm going over it that fast. But okay, so I probably will have to get the Styptic after this, but you know what, let's just let's rinse up real quick. I'll bring you back for the Against the Grain pass, and if we got enough time, we'll do the Across the Grain as well. So hang tight for just a minute. Okay, we're back. Just got done taking care of the digits with the Allen block, and we're ready to roll with the Against the Grain. So if we got enough time, we'll come back for the Across the Grain on the cheeks. But obviously I don't do any across the grain stuff with the straight razor on the neck, so it'll just be the cheeks if I do come back for that. We'll see how we're doing on time. For those of you who see me doing the Allen block stuff back here, this is why. Almost got a nasty bloop going on here. Fix that. Alright, so So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I didn't really visit that much yesterday because I was so focused on, being very gentle with the WEC, so I didn't chatterbox as much as I normally do. So if it was, for those of you who watched and were bored to tears, I apologize. Okay, that's it for the left hand. We'll switch to the right. So for those of you who are going all out on Sterling Week, I did see one of these videos. I believe it was Chris Bailey or IMCDB that said that boat drinks are going to be returning soon. So I imagine sometime in the next few weeks you should be seeing that. If that was something you missed last year, as I did, then you got a chance to redeem yourself. So I reached out and tried to prepay, and I was told not to worry, you should be able to get some. So I left it at that. I thanked Rod and Mandy for their response. I was just worried about getting shut out if all of a sudden they sold out on day one and I just happened to not be one of the people who got it. Ooh. You know what? I usually hold this in my other hand for this part. That's why I'm a little bit thrown off. Okay, so I think I'm gonna count my blessings there. We're doing 13 minutes. You know what? I'll bring you guys right back. I'll take care of the across the green on the cheeks. Give me 1 second. Okay, just about to get timed out there. I had to take care of something out of here for a minute, so just about ready to start the across the green pass. I might have got one little spot on my mustache, which I'll take care of off camera with the styptic here in a little bit. Yeah, that's right. That's where I put the razor. Alright, so cross the green on the cheeks, and then I'll just kind of go against for just this little stuff right here. So hopefully the weather is breaking where you guys are. It's here in Northeast Ohio. It's finally started warming up a little bit. We were in the 70s today, and I think we're supposed to be in the 70s pretty much the rest of the week. So, you know, I'm hoping Old Man Winter decides to stay at bay. You know, as far as any of this, like mediocre cold weather in the spring. take care of this. Get to the other side. It's good enough for government work. I'd say it's good enough for me. Alright, so that is a mighty fine shave. So I'm gonna drain the sink out, rinse up, and if I have any of these weepers I gotta take care of, I will take care of those off camera. I will be right back with the post shave. So hang tight, guys. Okay, so we're back. I don't know that I'm going to need to go to the Thayer's Witch Hazel, and it looks like everything has been kept at bay with some cold water rinse. So just thank our lucky stars. In fact, I'll thank mine. So, just a little bit of the unscented balm. You know, if this stuff thwarts off any of the aging process, then great. I know it, you know, it definitely can't do me any harm, you know, given all the damage I did to my skin with cartridge razors and goo in a can for so long. But, you know, glad I found it at 39, not 49 or 59, right? So, move on to the Novelist Splash. This is a little bit different looking than the actual soap. The soap is a goat milk formula, so hence the goat head, kind of like the SoCal Hipster label. This one actually has the old man, you know, he looks like Nostradamus, if you will. So that's just my, I guess, image of what Nostradamus would have looked like. I mean, I've seen the portraits, but I don't know, I think this looks a lot better, if you ask me. Just my opinion, and who am I? You get more of a punch of that spice in the aftershave. I mean, you do get it from the soap too, but you know, there's definitely a very pleasant scent. I mean, it smells like a spicy chocolate almost, if you will. I just kind of some sort of a holiday cookie, if you will, that or a holiday dessert type thing is what I'm getting from it. I mean, that's, like I said, that's just me. There are quite a few guys that have used this soap and aftershave and reviewed it. I don't know. I like it. It's always going to have a place here. I mean, unless somebody really, really wants it, then you know what? I might be able to strike a deal with you. But otherwise, it'll stay here. So, today we went with the Clubs, the Novelist. We'll keep it back, see if the lighting stays. So, Clubs, the Novelist, the Timberwolf Synthetic Maggard Brush. It was lathered up in the indestructible whatever shaving bowl. And then the beautiful Wacker Allround straight razor. Thanks to the Superior Shave, and then Anthony Esposito for putting an awesome edge on this. So, great shave today. Guys, I gotta start getting ready for work. You guys have a great day, night, whenever. Alright? Keep your shaves clean, keep them wet. Later, guys.